mariposas, ¿cómo están? Welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to this video, or welcome to this video, I should say. Pero you already know it's Papi Yugi here, and we're here because it's the new moon in Capricorn. It's also the 30th, right before the new year. Perfect time to really be setting intentions, not just for the month ahead or this next lunar cycle, but just for the year, and just really working with this Capricorn energy. So creating structure, creating connections, creating networking, things like that, as well as movement, how you want to move forward. How do you want this 2025 year, this 9-year of rebirth, transformation, redevelopment to be moving forward for you with this Capricorn energy? Really take advantage of that energy right now. I believe also Chiron just went stationed from retrograde, so it was a 5-month period cycle. So reflect on these past 5 months. What have you learned? What have you gained? What wounds have been resurfaced and open that you had to mend and tend to if you were doing the work? And how are you applying that now? How are you adapting that now? Taking this energy. There's a lot happening astrologically. I could really go into that, but we're focusing on the reading today. So with that, I'm going to be going through the zodiacs as usual, just because it's every new moon, full moon. We'll always go through the zodiacs just to see what this new moon is bringing, or where you could really focus your intentions, your manifestations, and just for the year ahead. And tomorrow for New Year's Eve, for the Gregorian calendar New Year, because there's multiple New Years depending on what you follow. I kind of follow all of them, so I have multiple New Years and I always have different intentions. But for this Gregorian calendar New Year, I'll be doing a 12-month per each zodiac for a forecast, just to see what your year has in store for you. But again, 2025 is approaching, just a few more days, a couple more hours. And with that, we're just going to get into this reading right now. And we're going to go with Capricorn, obviously, because we're in Capricorn season. How's Capricorn season been treating y'all? I hope y'all been on your health and fitness game, because that's something that's for sure manifesting, is just we're getting fit, we're getting healthy in all aspects, spiritually, mentally, physically, emotionally, and financially. But let's see what Capricorn energy got for us right now. And yeah, what this new moon's bringing out. Ooh, Capricorns, we got the Empress for y'all. I'm hearing 3 of a kind. 3 of a kind for sure. 3 of a kind to shine bright. Capricorns, it's time to really take advantage of your resources. And by resources, I mean like your connections, your networks, your whoever you got in your circle. It's time to really take advantage of that, because that's going to help you shine bright and push forward and move forward. And this new moon's really going to reflect that. You may also just be seeing where you maybe need some feminine energy. Maybe you Capricorns, again, Capricorn is a feminine polarity, but maybe you just been too much in the masculine go force energy, which is fine. But for you to really kind of embody that masculine force more, and to really keep this momentum going, you need a bit of that femininity. And so it could either be, again, actual feminine people, or it could be feminine energies, however that resonates for you. But with what I'm feeling for this new moon, you're really gonna be shown where you either are lacking in these types of energies within your circle that you need. Again, it says 3 of kind, so it could be either 2 plus you to equal 3, or it could be 3 extra people to equal 4. Again, I'm feeling maybe with a 3 plus you to equal to 4, because that's giving more structure. It's giving more that 4 energy, creates more of that balance, that foundation. So really take note of that. See what comes up during this new moon and reflect on that, and see if you have it already. If you have it already, set that intention to, okay, let's further these connections. Let's make deeper connections. Let's grow a bond, so that way these people are definitely in my life and we're building together, creating this community together, doing beautiful things together. If you don't have that, set that intention that, okay, hey, I'm gonna call in these 3 of a kind, so that way we could have the square structured shape to push forward, move forward. Because you got a lot of momentum going for this. You got a lot of energy going for this. But there's that heightened sense with the Empress. Is just that feminine energy. That feminine energy is really gonna help you right now. So you really gotta tap into that. Also, love yourself. Love yourself a bit during this new moon. Love yourself during this new moon, and really enjoy that. Again, it's giving you this Venus energy, this Venetian energy. Learn what your aesthetic is. That's what's going to help you a lot too. You may be conflicted right now because you don't have a certain aesthetic, or you don't have a certain vibe, or you don't have a certain niche that you're trying to push forward. Push that forward, you're going to see it come through a lot more easier. With that too, let's get a quick clarification card. Ooh. Duality, perfect. Honestly, that's just so perfect with this energy. because it's your duality is really coming from your intuition right now. Trust your intuition. If you need to rest, rest. If you need to work, figure out what's working best for you right now, because that's what's going to help you. And don't think too far into the future. Again, yes, we're in the new moon, think about the year and stuff, but okay, plan it, set the intention. Don't stay so focused on it though, because you still need to be on this present moment. So if you need that rest, take that rest. If you need to work, take that work. And again, if you're having that 3 of a kind, maybe you could share some of that load so you're not having to overwork yourself. Capricorns, I know y'all love to work. I get it. I've seen it. I've understood it. Allow yourself that time to rest, because you need that duality right now. That's what's going to really begin growth. Because if you're staying in this work masculine, because what's popping out right here is the sun. So a lot of you Capricorns are in this masculine energy, even though you are feminine polarity. Trust your intuition, because if your intuition is telling you like, hey, slow it down a bit, or pass the load on to these people who are within your resource circle network, cool. It's going to help you grow, because you're going to have more balance. You need that balance right now. That's what's important for you, Capricorn, is this balance. This new moon's going to either reflect that, show you where you're lacking it, or show you how to manifest it better. All right, what's next? Aquarius. Where are my Aquarians at? Aquarius. Okay. Ooh, we got the 9 of Chalices. Aquarius. Aquarius, y'all are definitely in this rebirth right now. Y'all are definitely, this 9 energy is for sure popping up, and it's giving a lot. It's giving a lot of heart. There's a lot happening in the heart. A lot of transformation happening in the heart space, heart chakra. I'm hearing love. So either love of yourself, love of a partner. Maybe there's a lot of situations or reflections on that right now is what I'm feeling. And again, we got the 9 of Chalices. So whatever it is you desire, so whatever you're desiring in the heart, put that forward. So if it's love for yourself, what do you desire? How do you desire this love for yourself? Start putting that energy out there. Set those intentions now with this new moon. This is what you should be setting in, is this new love, this new heart chakra activation, this new heart chakra opening, expansion. And again, if it's love with a partner, how do you want you to be treated by your partner? How do you want your partner to show up? Whether you're in a partnership or you're seeking a partnership, it's important to have a clear understanding of what it is you not really expect, but kind of need out of a partnership. And first and foremost, if you're seeking a partnership, you should start doing that to yourself. So if you want someone who's gonna cook for you, clean for you, give you flowers, take you out, start doing that for yourself. Because then the universe will be like, oh look, hey, they're giving themselves what they want out of someone. Let's bring them someone in that's gonna give that for them. Those are the things you should be doing. Those are the things that you should be working. If you're already in a partnership and you're trying to just manifest a better partnership, or just a better connection, deeper connection, or just more of what you kind of want out of the partnership, again, tap into that. This card's really lucky. So whatever it is you kind of are tapping into the heart space right now and really putting out, wishing, desiring, manifesting, whatever you manifest today or within these next few days for this year, it's going to come out to more of your favor and advantage. It's going to be a beautiful transformation, but it's all in the heart. Make sure it's coming from a heart-centered place. Make sure it's coming from a loving place. It's not coming from an ego-driven place, a selfish place. It's generally coming from this unconditional of love and giving for yourself and for the other person, or for others. This doesn't even need to be a romantic partnership. It could be friendships, it could be family, whatever it is you desire. But whatever it is, wish big right now, Aquarius. Like, you should really be wishing big right now. You should dreaming big right now, and don't be scared of change. Don't be scared of transformation, because sometimes you gotta change to really receive what it is that you want, or what it is that you're searching for. Ooh. Forgiveness. Ooh. And forgive yourself if you've been a little too hard, if you've been a little too aggressive, if you've been a little too in your masculine state, or vice versa. Like if there's been a masculine energy that's just been a little bit too pushy on you, it's time to really forgive. It's creating balance. This is where you're gonna find balance right now. This is where you really need to find balance right now, is this forgiveness card. And then it's a 23, which is a 5 energy. So there's shifts in that. As you're opening this heart, expanding this heart, really making these wishes, you're going to see where you're blocked still, maybe in the heart chakra. And when you're blocked in these heart chakra, the best way to do is forgive. So if it's a person, yourself, people, situations, places, you got to forgive. Forgive. Don't forget, but forgive, let go, move on, transmute. And that's what's really going to help create this balance, and it's going to create a better flow for you. So you could, and again, this is the water energy. I'm feeling flow in this. You need to open this heart by starting with forgiveness, forgiving what it is. Once you forgive, you're going to be in a clearer space to really manifest and attract and put out, hey, okay, I want this, I need this is what I'm searching for. Now that I've forgiven and I cleared this energy, and now I feel more open, expansive, and expressive, put that out there. Start sending it out there. Allow it to just flow how it needs to flow. You're beautiful. You got this. I believe in you. And again, I know it could be hard to forgive, but trust me, if you really truly forgive, you're gonna really see that expansion in the heart. Okay, Pisces gang, where we at? Where we at, Pisces? Hey, 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 how we doing? You already know. Ya tú sabes. There we go. Okay, I was wondering what that was. I'm like out in nature, so, you know, I'm up in the grass right now. Pisces. We got the Knight of Pentacles. And right away, I'm already hearing patience. Patience, patience, patience. Patience with your crown, though, as you're like, Pisces, you're ascending, you're awakening, you're activating right now. This new moon is just like bringing up all of these downloads is what I'm feeling. It's being patient with what's coming through, with what you're receiving, allowing that to really integrate. Don't be so quick to move right now. Don't be so aggressive with your moves right now. Just really allow it to flow, allow it to come in. And again, Pisces, we're always in a flow. We're always just in the vibe. So whatever is coming through the crown, whatever is coming through these downloads, whatever is coming through these activations, be patient with it. Allow it to really settle in. You know, sit on it a bit, simmer with it a bit. Allow it to really just do its thing and just integrate into the mind, the heart, the body, all aspects, the DNA, the bones, everything. That's what I'm feeling for this, as well as abundance. There's a lot of abundance, so manifest abundance today, Pisces. Manifest it, manifest it, manifest it. Maybe you've been need, and again, abundance could come in many forms. It could come in energy, it could come in resources, it could come in love, it could come in, you know, actual money. Like, there's so many different ways you could be abundant. Manifest that abundance today, y'all. It's important. Trust in the flow. Trust in the ride. You're on a ride right now, and you know, going into the whole concept of just life, we're riders. None of us are the drivers. All of us are the person that are sitting in a taxi, on the bus, in the limo, whoever it is. We're not in control. The creator's in control. We're just along for the ride. But really ride this wave right now. Really ride this wave of light. Really ride this wave of activation. Really ride this wave of love, and be patient with it. Just be patient that wherever your destination is, you're gonna end up there, and that's where it's gonna be. Manifest today. Manifest that abundance. Manifest your destination. Manifest it all you want, because it's beautiful. It's wonderful. It's dynamic. That's what I'm feeling. I love that. But yeah, just be patient. Oh, okay. And we got the home. So some of you may be manifesting a home. Manifest that home, y'all. Manifest that home. And again, home is always where the heart is. I know it's a cliche, but it truly is. Like, yes, you could have a physical home, physical house, create comfort and everything, but don't be so attached to that, because things always shift. The only thing that's permanent is impermanence. The only thing that's ever constant is inconsistency, because things are always shifting. Things are always changing. Flow, life, energy, people, places, situations, jobs, like things are always shifting and moving around. But manifest this home. Manifest what it is you want out of your home, in a home life. What makes you feel comfortable, because a home is supposed to be a comfortable place, a safe place, our haven, you know. And whether that's your physical home that you're actually like manifesting and buying and creating, or whether it's just, you know, your community, your people, your partner, your family, whoever it is, whatever it is, wherever it may be, manifesting this home, this comfortable life. That's what I'm feeling. Manifest this comfortable life for yourself, because again, we're receiving a lot of downloads right now. So yeah, we're receiving a lot of downloads. Integrate these downloads. Allow these downloads to also give you better direction of, okay, this is giving me a better understanding of what I want as far as a peaceful home, or as far as just a comfortable space. This is what I need. This is what I want. Manifest it, desire it, put it out there. Be patient for it though, because if you truly are putting out all these details into it, it's going to turn out beautiful. And you just got to learn how to navigate it right now. You got to learn how to navigate what it is that you're going through, what it is that you're feeling, what is you really thinking. Out of all this is whatever is kind of coming up in the mental space. It's like navigating these thoughts, navigating whatever is coming up, whether it's past situations, future situations, present situations, navigating that, bringing yourself back to the present so you can stay best grounded to manifest and really work with this new moon energy. Oh, okay. Aries, you got 2 cards. Ooh, Aries, you got 3 cards actually. Sorry, actually one's for Taurus. So Aries, you got 2 cards. So Aries, we got the King of Swords in the reverse, and we got the Magician in the reverse. Oh, let me turn that. There we go. Aries, feeling a lot in the heart right now. A lot in the space. This is a lot of Aries. Y'all really gotta alchemize your heart right now. Y'all really gotta alchemize your heart right now. This new moon's gonna show you the depths of reflection where you're just a little too hard on yourself. Like, you're not showing yourself enough compassion, enough empathy, enough kindness towards yourself. So Aries, it's really time to maybe simmer down that fire a bit. I know it may be hard, but you really gotta be careful with the words you tell yourself, is what I'm feeling. So this new moon is maybe bringing up situations, people, circumstances where you're maybe being a bit hard on yourself, being a bit tough on yourself. You're being really negative. Like, you're just been really negative, maybe not towards other people specifically, but towards yourself. Maybe that could start lashing out towards other people, because again, we project how we reflect and feel about ourselves. So really take some time to reflect on that. Set these intentions today, like, I don't want to be so negative towards myself. How can just manifest some positivity is what I'm feeling. You really got to alchemize your heart right now. You really got to alchemize inviting in more compassion, more kindness, more empathy. First towards yourself, because then that's going to start flowing out into other people and places and just all around you. But Aries, y'all been just a little too just self-critical. You've been keeping your eyes on just too many other things. Like, you haven't really reflected on yourself. This is what I'm feeling. So this is why you're feeling this bit of negativity, and you just don't feel in your power right now. Not that you don't feel in your power, you just don't feel like you have a good foundation in your power right now, because you're a bit in this negative state of mind. And that's okay. It's fine. It happens. We're in cycles. But again, this new moon is really bringing up these energies of you gotta heal that heart. Invite that compassion, invite that empathy, invite that kindness to yourself. Loving kindness meditations, they're beautiful, great way to start. Do that every day. Gratitude list. Just find ways to just be kind to yourself. And again, say something happened where you messed up, or a situation happened, be gentle with yourself. Don't be so harsh on yourself. You don't have to be so critical of it. And you gotta alchemize it. This is why the Magician's here. Is like, you have the power to alchemize it. It's just you may have just forgotten, because you have your eyes on different things or other places, people, situations. You gotta turn inwards right now. And so really work with this new moon. I keep saying full moon. Work with this new moon today to really dive into those depths of that. Because again, even though it's a new moon, it's time for setting intentions. It's also a good time for release, because the darker side of the moon, it allows us to tap deeper into that shadow aspects of what we're not really seeing. Oh, and this is where it's coming from. It's coming from the sexual energy. That's where it's focused at, Aries. I'm feeling like some of you, Aries, you're a little negative, because maybe some of y'all just been bumping and thoughting around the block. That's totally fine. I'm not judging you. Like, do your thing. But what this is feeling like is energy exchanges, real, y'all. So if you've just been in a state where, yeah, okay, I'm gonna have some fun, I'm gonna go, bop and thought and do my thing around the block, cool, fine, be safe, use protection, XYZ, make sure you're taking precautions, getting tested, all that. But what I'm feeling from this is like, you've probably been doing it a bit too much, and this is why this negativity is not coming from you. It's coming from these people you've been exchanging with and doing things with, and however you take that. Again, not judging. I get it. I've been there, done that, transmuted that, alchemized from that. We're in a state of celibacy now, and it's okay. But y'all gotta focus on this. Y'all really gotta maybe go celibate, maybe take some time to just, hone in on your energy right now, reflect, just take some time away from it, or maybe just really take account to reflect on the people you have been exchanging with, and just see where that, maybe you could pinpoint who or what that energy is really coming from. But what I'm feeling from this is like, yeah, some of you Aries has just been going around the block a bit, and that's okay. But this is why energy exchange is important, and this is why Brahmacharya, which is one of the yoga limbs, is important. It's being mindful of your energy. Yeah, you're mindful, you're doing the meditation, you're doing all these things, but then if you're going around and doing who knows what with one person, multiple people, XYZ, that's an exchange of energy. And especially in a physical aspect of intimacy like that, that's a big exchange of energy. That you're taking on that person's karma, that ancestral karma, their demons. Trust, been there, done that. I've seen the whole wraparound of how that goes. You gotta really focus on that. So take account of this energy, how you've been acting, how you've been going around. Again, no judgment here. You do you. It's all up to you, really, Aries. If you really want to feel better, be better, get out of this negative energy, you got to take account to what you've been doing, who you've been doing, and where, and just what you want. Because maybe some of the people you've just been exchanging with are just, they're really the negative influence, and that's why you're feeling this energy. And again, going earlier with how you had your eye on other things, maybe you just had you have your eye too much on just this physical pleasure, gratification, satisfaction. You gotta turn in right now. Alchemize the heart. The heart needs to heal right now. You're taking on too much in the heart space. Yeah, that's what it is. With Tauruses though, Taurus, you guys got the Emperor. Taurus, it's really time to put your foot down. This new moon, you really gotta put your foot down about your power, like the way you assert yourself. It's time to be like, Tauruses, it's time to be just a bit more in your masculine energy, you know? Just like really put your foot down and be like, okay, like, no. I know y'all are pretty stubborn, so I feel like you guys don't really have trouble putting your foot down, but there's just certain situations. I'm hearing people actually, there's certain people who you need to really put your foot down with. You really need to set your boundaries with, and you really need to just like assert yourself with. You really got to set in that dominant force of boundaries and just masculinity, because although Tauruses are stubborn, I feel they can be very passive just because they do have that aesthetic and that pleasure and that comfort life, you know? That can mean sometimes when you're really trying to please or appease someone, you kind of allow yourself to be overstepped a bit, and you step out of that Taurus energy. You gotta step into more of the masculine energy. Again, Taurus has a feminine polarity, so that masculine force may not be so prevalent. Again, also goes dependent on most of your chart as well. But yeah, it's time for y'all to put your foot down. Be the Emperor, and this is what this new moon's gonna bring you. So either you're aware of this or you're not aware of this. Set those intentions now. Like, okay, I'm gonna be more assertive. I'm gonna be more with my boundaries. I'm gonna be putting this energy out there that, okay, I don't play like this. I don't move like this. You either are going with me this way or it ain't happening. That's what I'm feeling. And you really gotta, there's certain people who you really gotta do this. And this could be anyone, from friends to family to co-workers to partners to lovers, whoever. Taurus, it's time to really put your foot down and just not be taking advantage. Some of you are just being taken advantage, and that's not cool. Stay grounded. So you guys gotta heal the root right now. That's what I'm feeling. Get yourself grounded, stay grounded, and just, you know, spend some time outside. Taurus is your earth sign. You gotta appreciate it. Ooh, which one is it? It's this one. And I love it because we got the masculine energy. Yep, Tauruses, y'all already know you shine bright. Y'all already know you're joyful, full of love, full of laughter, full of peace, really. And these people who are just taking energy, they're kind of sucking it out of you. They're draining it out of you right now. So this new moon, really, take some time to reflect, really meditate, call in the shadow aspects, and see where maybe you could pinpoint who these people are. Maybe one specific person, maybe multiple people, where you just are like, hey, I need to set these boundaries with these people and set those intentions, like not even just with these people specifically, but just for the future. And again, we're talking about manifesting also for 2025, the full year of the calendar year. Set that, maybe that may be one of your intentions or one of your goals or resolutions for the new year is, I'm gonna be more assertive with my boundaries, and I'm gonna put myself in this masculine force when I feel like I'm being overstepped, disrespected, taken advantage of. Like, no, we're gonna stop right there. We're gonna bring it back, and we're not gonna do that. It's really time to embody that masculine energy, Taurus. You really gotta embody this masculine force and not be so timid, not be so shy, because it's important. And with this, I'm also feeling it's not, I feel like with people not specifically close to you, because I feel like Tauruses could be a bit more assertive and stubborn with people who are they're more comfortable with, but these, like, this is just kind of just like your everyday engaging with people, XYZ, like this is more of your day-to-day type of energy. So the people that you're just around all day, again, this could be work. If you work with people where you're just talking to different people all day, you really got to assert that masculine energy of your boundaries and not to let yourself be overstepped or taken advantage of. Where's my deck? Alright, what's next? Gemini. Oop, yeah, Gemini. We got the Four of Pentacles, Gemini. Gemini, y'all really are, your intention for this new moon really is just foundation. setting really strong foundation, because again with this Four of Pentacles, y'all, some of y'all feel stuck, and you feel stuck because you don't have a really solid foundation to kind of move from, work towards, go from. Y'all are just a bit stuck in that, and it feels a little shaky because you feel like there's a lot of confusion. There's a lot of confusion with this, Gemini. It's like, yeah, this new moon just, I get it. I feel like Geminis are like, not always confused, but just like, as a Pisces dealing with Gemini, I feel like they're always confused because them not be able to make up their mind and just being this whole twin back and forth thing, it's confusing for me. So I could only imagine what it's like in your own mind. However, it just feels really confusing because some of you feel a little deceived right now. You feel a little hurt. You feel like people are just like, you're a little just on guard right now. You feel like just you can't trust anyone. You're just in this state of just like, ugh, and you're confused because as you're trying to build this foundation, you just feel like there's no one you could really build a foundation with. And maybe that's what it is you're wanting right now, is you want to build a foundation with someone, but you feel a little just like you're surrounded by snakes is what I'm feeling. And get it, been there, done that. It's a thing. Don't allow yourself to stay stuck in this though, because if you stay stuck in this paranoid energy is what I'm feeling, you're gonna stay stuck there, because you got to stay out of the mind. You got to get present and set those intentions now with this new moon. Is okay, let's release this confusion. Let's allow ourselves to have a clear head of what we want as a foundation. And again, the type of foundation we want, especially if you want to build it with someone. And again, it could be a partner, it could be a friend, it could be a business thing, whatever it is. Set those intentions now of how you want this to build, how you want it to go. Really write in detail what it is. And I know Geminis are just like great like writers and like love everything about like information. Really take that time to write today, Gemini. Like that's what's going to help you with this foundation that you need. Emotional release. And yep, this is exactly what I was saying, is like you need to release this paranoia. You need to release some of the ego, because some of the ego is being intruded in this, and you're seeing like things around the corner. You know, there's great things around the corner. There's a lot of things blooming just around the corner. The thing is, like, you're still stuck in the mind right now that you're not seeing it. You gotta let go. Whatever you're feeling, whatever you're thinking, you gotta release it. And again, new moons, even though they're about intentions and manifestation, they're a good time for release, because they allow us that time, that energy to reflect deeper into the shadow, because it's the darker aspect of the moon. So we can really tap into those darker sides of our emotions, of our feelings, of our intuition, and really release those shadows that are hindering us. But I'm feeling some ego from this. So maybe your ego's getting a little bit tied into this. Maybe you just feel like, okay, everyone has it out for me and that's how it's always going to be. Okay, that's the ego talking. Allow yourself to step back into love, step back into empathy, step back into compassion. Allow yourself to feel these beautiful, loving emotions again, because that's what you need to do. There's definitely some release that needs to be done today though, Gemini. So take that time to write, reflect, release. That's usually what I do when I manifest. I really like to release first. I like to just clear the channel, and then I'll manifest everything. That way I'm in a best channel for it. So I encourage you to do that as well. Ooh, Cancer, y'all got 2 cards as well. We got the Knave of Pentacles. I don't know if you can see that. There we go. And then we got the 6 of Swords. Cancer, some of you are being a little bit impatient, and y'all, let me change the way I speak. Cancers, what you're learning right now with this new moon is gonna help you set the intention for, or focus on, is to be more patient about your journey, about where you're going, about what you're doing, because right now you're learning how to be patient, you're learning how to be grounded, you're learning how to not be so in the emotions and so much in the flow of things, because some of you just really have somewhere you really want to go, somewhere you really want to be, people you really want to see. You're really in this like adventure travel mindset right now. That's fine, that's beautiful. But again, the journey, it's not about the destination, it's about the journey. So you gotta honor the journey right now. Some of you are just being a bit impatient because you want to go on this, I'm hearing a trip, like some of you just are on this trip, like you're gonna take a trip, you want to take a trip, you're just planning this trip. It's getting excited, you're getting emotional, you're getting antsy, you're like, okay, yes. It's taking you out of the present moment though. And by taking you out of the present moment, you're not actually paying attention to the details or things that you need to take care of now in this time before this trip happens, because there are some things that need to happen and that you need to take care of before you go on this trip, before you take this adventure, before you take this travel. And it's really embodying your higher self. It's really stepping more into your higher self, because you can't go on this trip, Cancer, if you're not fully in your highest element. Or if you go on this trip while you're not in your highest vibration, it may not be the best trip that you were anticipating or planning. And you could see just where it's not fully connected. So what you're learning right now, as the Knave of Pentacles, is learning patience. You are learning patience. You are understanding patience. Maybe everything that's happening to you right now are tests of patience. Learn to be more patient, learn to be more grounded, and maybe set that as your intention, is like, hey, I'm gonna invite more patience into my life. To be more patient, I must see things as opportunities for patience, instead of me trying to be like, I need to get there, I need to get there, I need to do this, I need to do this. Take your time. It's okay. It's gonna happen. This trip's gonna happen either way. But do you want to go on this trip while in your highest vibration and your best self, or do you want to go on this trip just kind of negating a bunch of things, and next thing you know, you may be on this trip and you're going to be having a lot of more tests of patience, and you don't want to have that on your trip because you're trying to enjoy your trip, right? This is what I'm feeling from this. So again, honor the journey. It's not about the destination. You're going to get to your destination, and then from your destination to the next journey, honor that journey. But this is what you're learning right now, is learning to really be patient. And write down your feelings, like whatever you're feeling about this, any anxieties, any worries, anything, just like really write it down, and just like really have yourself prepared for like anything that could arise. But you're being a bit tested right now, Cancers, and that's okay. But really work with this new moon to release that, and then to, again, just honor where you're at in this journey, and know that you're just being tested with patience right now, because there's unlimited possibilities for you, Cancer. There's so many unlimited possibilities for you. You bloom, you blossom. Like, you have so much just like going on for you right now, and that's why you feel a little impatient, because your energy is really spread out a lot of different places. It could be work, it could be home, it could be friends, it could be family. Like, there's so many, like, you're being a bit spread out. There are many possibilities though about how you could go about this though. So many, there's a lot of unlimited potential, and this is a growing point for you, Cancer. From like this point to whenever your trip is, to wherever your trip is, to however long that duration is, this is a growing opportunity for you to really be more patient, and to also just gain more structure, and like, okay, I am feeling a bit spread out with energy. That's why I'm feeling so overwhelmed. That's why I'm ready for this trip. It may be a vacation, and what I'm feeling like, maybe you're just really excited for this vacation because you're tired of just having your energy. Get yourself situated now, get yourself aligned now, get everything taken care of, so that way you're not so spread out, so that way you could go on this trip and you actually already have that foundation. So when you come back from this trip, you okay, I know how to handle my work and my life and the home and the family and the friends and and just the personal things. It's creating balance now, because you're what I'm feeling is like, you think that going on this trip is going to create that balance for you. It might actually, maybe having that break is going to create more of that clarity. But there's so much potential happening in the present moment. You could do it right now. You just gotta stick to it and own it, and just be like, all right, you know what, I am feeling a bit overwhelmed. How can I create this structure now? And just trust it's going to be better. That way you're also not coming back to chaos, because if you don't create that structure now, you're going to go on that trip and then come back and be like, oh, everything's just exactly how it was. No, change it now, go on that trip, enjoy yourself, come back, cool, everything's actually in order and balance, and it's great. So I believe in you. I got you, Cancer. I was like, no one believes in you. I got you. Also, if no one told any of you today, I love you. You're beautiful and you're wonderful, and I'm proud of you. I'm so proud of you. All right, Leo, we got the Knave of Chalices. A lot of emotions, Leo. That's what I'm feeling from this. A lot of emotions. And what it is you're behaving better with your emotions, Leo. You're not being so impulsive with how you feel lately, and that's beautiful. And with that, you're actually learning, not even learning actually, you're really teaching yourself new ways to kind of cope with your emotions, to really simmer down that impulsivity, and really alchemize it into more of your creative aspect, Leo. That's what I'm feeling from this, because I get it. I'm a Leo moon. When those emotions just kick, it's so easy to just take action real quick and just be so impulsive with just that first feeling. But you Leos, with this new moon, is really teaching you, and what you could also set intention for is to not be so impulsive with your first emotion, your first reaction, your first instinct, to really take that moment. And you're really just teaching yourself right now just how to be a bit more grounded, and how to really feel the emotion rather than just act on the emotion. That's what I'm feeling from this, Leo. And that's beautiful. And not only that, but how to transmute and alchemize those emotions into creative inspiration, aspiration, endeavors, business ideas, XYZ. It's beautiful. It's wonderful. I support this. Like, this is so good. It's important because, like, again, I get it. It's easy for Leos to be very impulsive and active because y'all just want to, like, again, fire sign, fire energy. It's a quick move, 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 go, 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 things like that. Feel the emotion though. You've learned how to feel the emotion. Now what you're really doing is adapting and applying these techniques, these mechanisms of just really feeling through the process and just allowing the process to unfold the way it needs to. And healing energy. This is really healing for you, Leo, because it's allowing you to step out of the mind right now. It's allowing you to really step out of the mind and really step into your true power. Because when you take in a lot of these impulsive actions and decisions in the past, they may not have led you to the best circumstances, situations, outcomes. But you really taking this time to feel through your emotion is really healing. This is really healing for you right now. And it's really stepping you more into your power because now you're having better control over your emotions. This is what healing's all about. It's having control over the thoughts, control over the emotions, control over our energy. When we have control over all that, we could alchemize and use that energy because everything's energy, y'all. The whole point of healing, holistic health, all this stuff, you know, meditation, yoga, Reiki, Qigong, XYZ, it's about controlling our own energy because we can't control anything outside of us. We can only control everything within us. Our thoughts, our emotions, our actions, the way we speak, the way we move. And Leos, being an impulsive, that's actions. That's not having control over your actions because you're just acting off the emotion. This is so healing for you right now. This new moon is really, one, giving you opportunities for that, and two, allowing you to really set those intentions, not just for this month, this lunar cycle, but for the year. Like, hey, I'm gonna learn. Y'all know how it be when you're outside. I want to let them pass. But for the year, really is setting those intentions of, okay, I'm gonna breathe before I speak, before I act, before I do, before I think, and really just process what I'm feeling. And again, fire sign, not really adapt to feeling emotions. Fire signs are more just like feeling emotion and acting on it. You're really learning to just take that moment before you act. And that's beautiful. And I'm proud of you because I know that ain't easy. So this is really healing for you. So I'm proud of you, Leo, because that's a beautiful outcome. All right, what's next? Virgos. Ooh, we got the Hangman, Virgo. Virgos, some of y'all gotta put your weapons down. Some of y'all really gotta put your weapons down. And what I'm feeling from this is, you Virgos, some of you have just been a bit forceful with your voice. Some of you may have just been a little bit too judgy. That's a Virgo trait, honestly. Virgos are very judgmental, honestly. But I get it. It's because y'all observe and analyze. So you guys usually come from a judgment of analytic, where you understand, you see things differently, you understand things differently. You may overthink it, but most of the time you are pretty spot on with your judgments or opinions. But some of you just, it's time to, like, really, again, the Hangman, it's time to hang that up. It's time to really take a pause and reflect, and because it's gonna get you some tied up into some not so fun just energies, people, situations. So Virgo, this new moon, it's really giving you the opportunity to set the intention to be a little less critical of others, of people, situations. You gotta really just put that weapon away, you know, because our voice is a weapon. Our words are power. What we speak manifests, comes out. That's why you hear anyone that is like a guru, monk, anything, watch what you say, watch what you speak, watch the energies and the words that you put out, because the universe, God, creator is always listening. It manifests in real time. This is why they say affirmations are powerful, because affirmations are powerful. That voice, that sound, it's powerful. Virgos, it's time to really just be less critical. And also with this, it's it may not also be spoken word. It could also just be thoughts. Mind your thoughts too, because thoughts also turn into words, actions, things. And again, sometimes you don't need to speak it out loud. Sometimes just thinking it over and over and over again, that's already manifesting it on a subconscious level. You got to be careful with that. And I'm feeling for this new moon, Virgo, is just really setting this intention to be more grounded. Be more grounded in just, and I get it, as an earth sign you're already grounded, but you guys are also stuck in the mind because you guys are ruled by Mercury. So you guys are always in the head, coming from a very grounded sense though. You see things in a very just grounded sense, and that's why you overanalyze things, because you're trying to make a logical sense of everything you're taking in. it's time to just kind of sit back and just allow yourself to really just be in free flow. Allow yourself to really rest this new moon is what I'm feeling. So you could really have a better understanding of the intentions of what you want for this new year. Because also taking your time and energy to kind of just criticize or judge others or just really put out that energy, it's taken away from just your own growth, because you're just giving all this energy away. Bring it back to yourself. This is what you need. You need to bring it back to yourself right now, Virgo. And ancient wisdom. Ooh. Yeah, y'all gotta open this portal, Virgo. Y'all are opening this portal because when you kind of take that analytical judgment of everything that's happening outside of you, around you, with other people, you bring it into yourself, and if you put that energy towards yourself, you're actually going to unlock some really great potential and power of your mind and your ancient wisdom, connecting deeper with your ancestors, connecting deeper with your spirit guides, connecting deeper with spirit just overall in general. And this feels really just, it's going to kind of take you for a ride, but you're opening a portal if you do this. You're opening a great portal, and if this is what the year is going to bring for you, accept it, own it, receive it. Beautiful. This is what your year should be. It's going to be putting all that energy you usually put out for others into yourself. That great thought and intellect and analyzing that you have, put it into yourself and watch things shift, watch things transform, because it's going to be powerful for you. Virgos. Not only that, you're going to see a lot of growth, but with that, you're also going to see a lot of growth in the shadow, and that's why it's important, because you're going to need that process of analyzation and logic to really kind of understand the shadow a bit. Also step into the feelings a bit to really understand the emotional attachments and aspects that are connected to the shadow as well. Libra, Libras did not want to wait. We got the 9 of Swords. X marks the spot, Libra. X marks the spot. It's time to cancel out a lot of things, Libra, because some of your Libras have just been in a good free flow and just kind of allow things to kind of just happen, but it's allowed people and situations to really manifest not so pretty in your life, or there's just a lot of things there's not a lot, but there's certain things in your life that really need to be cut out right now. And this has been kind of heavy on your mind. You just haven't been sure of where it's coming from, who it's coming from, why it is. And this is where you've been seeing a lot of your dreams. So your dreams have been very vivid. Pay attention to your dreams. If you haven't been paying attention to your dreams, start paying attention to your dreams. Again, we're in a new moon. Dreams are definitely going to be heightened. We're going to see a lot more of the shadow aspects of dreams rather than the more kind of prophetic dreams. I feel like new moons bring up more of like that shadow during the new moon. So really pay attention to your dreams right now, because it's showing you where you are living in a bit of fear. You're being lived in a bit of fear. Maybe that's why you haven't X'd out, crossed these things out. X marks the spot, because you're just maybe a little scared, maybe to speak up or to go somewhere to do these things. To pay attention to that, see what it is, see what's unfolding for you, as well as animals. I'm hearing animals, animal medicine. I'm hearing dogs. So maybe if you're a dog owner, Libra, spend some time with your dog, spend some time with your pet. Maybe get a pet if you've been thinking about one. But what I'm feeling from this is take that time to connect with your animals, because that's going to be a big comfort and also a big healing. Also, when you're a pet and animal, it releases a lot of oxytocin, so it's like a natural dopamine hit. Dope, it's healing. Really take this time to bond more with your pet is what I'm feeling, because your pet is a good comfort for you. And if these people and places are just too much for you, you could find solace in your pet right now. Just in your furry friends. Gotta love your furry friends. Gotta love your furry family. That's what I'm feeling for you, Libra. But don't be scared. You're only gonna be revealed where there's still some fear right now happening in this. Past, present, future. And this chaos is definitely coming. So where a lot of this fear comes from is the fear of the future, actually. A fear of what's to come, what's going to unfold, how this is going to happen. I'm hearing money situations, am I going to have money to do this, pay that, X, Y, the rent, the bills, the car, X, Y, Z. Y'all are really focused on the future and worried about that. It's taking you out of the present moment, and it's also creating more chaos just in your present life as well. And again, there's a lot of shadow aspects to this, so pay attention to the dreams, pay attention to what shadows are coming up, pay attention to where this fear stems from, why this fear of the future is such a prevalent thing, because fear is the lowest frequency. We gotta transmute that fear, transmute it into love, transmute it into light, transmute it into gratitude. That's what's gonna help you best right now, Libras. And there's multiple aspects and multiple levels to this shadow right now. So it's not just like one aspect of the shadow, which is fear. There's many different aspects. I'm also hearing grief. I'm also hearing anguish. There's different aspects of these shadows. There's different emotions and energies of these lower vibrations that are really going to be surfacing up right now. So set these intentions today for that you're going to overcome this. You're going to overcome these fears, and whether that's the year process or whether it's just this next lunar cycle process, like really set those intentions like to overcome this fear today. Scorpios. We got the Five of Pentacles, Scorpios. Ooh, Scorpios. Y'all really reaching for new heights right now. Reaching for new heights. But I'm also hearing you're being a little greedy with it. You're being a little greedy with this, with your money, with your time, with your energy. That's fine. It's like you got, what I'm feeling from this Scorpios, you don't want to feel like anyone's gonna take from you or kind of just like ruin what you got going on for yourself right now. So you're really reaching for new heights and you're really trying to extend to this next level. So you're being a bit closed off. You're being a little greedy and selfish with your time. That's fine. Sometimes we need to be a bit isolated and in solitude to really get ourselves to that next step, because sometimes, yeah, you know, people, places, situations, some things don't actually benefit us as we're trying to get to this next step. Some people actually may actually hinder it. But you guys aren't coming from a place of like that type of energy. Y'all are really just like, y'all aren't seeing things that full clearly in the picture, and you're not seeing where there's actually people, places, situations, resources that actually can benefit you and help you with this next level. So you're being a little bit closed off even to like the good things right now, Scorpio. There's people who could help you right now. There's resources that could help you right now. But you Scorpios are being a bit in the selfish, like ego energy, like I could do it. It's just me. I gotta do this on my own, blah, 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 XYZ. Okay, that's fine. I get it. If you're definitely that independent, go for it. But don't knock that there is help for you out there, and don't be scared to ask for that help, because that's something you're not seeing right now. Is because you're in this state of, I don't want anyone to ruin what I got going on. I don't want to ruin my plan, so I'm just gonna stick to myself and do me and just like stay there. That's fine. But again, there's a limit, there's a line between solitude and isolation. If you're completely isolating yourself and just like closing yourself off from everyone, everything, maybe you're just like, that's just putting out an energy towards those people, places, situations that you're just like, oh, what is this what's wrong with them, you know? But if you're in the place where it's like you're actually can put your boundaries in order in place and be like, hey, actually I need time to be myself. I got stuff I'm working on, I got stuff I'm doing, I can't really engage or go out or do this or XYZ, so you know, I apologize. So really learn how to like manage that better, Scorpio. That's what I'm feeling. So this new moon, set those intentions of where you could ask for help, look for help. And you know, if you really are trying to get to this next height, these new highs, you know, you're really trying to just like boss up, ascend up, really write that down and affirm it and see if that is something that's feasibly possible as an independent person, or if you need some help, you need some resources, need just some guidance, that's fine. You could get that too. Just don't be scared of it, you know? And I don't feel like you're scared of it. It's just like I feel like I'm just feeling more this energy like you just don't want to. And that's okay. Creativity. This is blocking your creativity though, because for some of you Scorpios, you do better in more of a group, like network team dynamic, or you're able to actually like share ideas and reciprocate, and like reciprocity is what I'm feeling from this. Like there needs to be some reciprocity right now. And Scorpios, if you're just completely isolated and alone right now and just trying to do it all yourself, there's no reciprocity because you're not giving into anything and you're also not receiving anything in return. You need to step into the state of reciprocity. That's going to unlock more of your creativity and maybe actually give you the $1 billion idea to get you to that next step, to get you to that next level, to get you into that boss mode. And it's in a flow right now, Scorpios. Learn how to be more in of a flow right now, because you're in a bit more too of a structure, and you're just a little bit too, I'm feeling just like solid. Like you just feel so really solid right now. Like allow yourself to be more fluid. You're a water sign. You should really always be in a flow state as well. I get as a Scorpio, you're more in that darker depths of the water, so that maybe not be as much flow as like, let's say, the surface of the ocean. But still, you gotta understand that there needs to be a good amount of flow for you as a water sign to better get the results or outcomes that you desire. Ooh. Oh, Sagittarius did not want to wait. Sagittarius, we got the 7 of Pentacles. I'm hearing impatience and teamwork. Sagittarius, for some of you, it's feeling very Like you gotta lead right now. You gotta put your best self first. You gotta like forward first. Sorry, that was what I was trying to say. But this is feeling very just like there's energies that, I'm gonna let this pass, hold on. Sagittarius, you're feeling very creative right now. The only thing is that you feel like the communities, the network, the people, team that you got right now, they aren't really helping push you or benefit your creative endeavors right now, your creative prosperity right now. Like whatever it is you're trying to build and create, it's not working for you. It's not doing it for you, you know? So Sagittarius, you really need to be more patient and be more understanding of people right now, and set those intentions, like to have more patience, to have more understanding, because maybe it's not that the team isn't really working with you, it's maybe they just don't understand the vision, and so maybe you just need to explain it more, or vice versa. Maybe you actually just need to get a whole new team or community or network or group or community of just, I think I already said community, apologize, but this is what you need to do. Like you're feeling a lot of creativity, but you feel like you just gotta, it's a one-man job. Like what it's giving is more of that, what is that saying? If you want something right, do it yourself. And I totally get that. So really, really ponder that. But right now it's one of those things where you can't do it yourself entirely. There's a lot you can do yourself, but this is something where you gotta kind of, okay, delegate a bit, and again, if you're taking more of that leadership position, yeah, okay, cool, hey, you do this, you do that, you do that. If that person doesn't get it, they're confused, or if that team doesn't get it, they're confused, take that time to explain in detail and truly what it is you want, what you desire, and be patient with that, because maybe you just want it to be done quickly and right away. Things take time. Nothing in life is perfect. Things take time, you know. How does the saying go? Nothing in nature ever rushes, but everything's always accomplished. That's what it is like, it's gonna take time, it's gonna get done, it's gonna get accomplished, but it can't, nothing can be executed if you're not explaining yourself the way it needs to. So be patient, or allow yourself to work with the team on, again, if not, just be understanding of it too, because abundance, there's a lot of abundance in this. And again, we got pentacles, so it's a 7 of pentacles, and the like whatever it is you're building, whatever it is you got this creative energy going, like Sagittarius, like it's a money, like this is money right here, like you got it, like this is definitely a money making thing, and this is why you're a little antsy, because you're like, you know that this is gonna like bring in a lot of wealth and abundance and just like prosperity for not just you but everyone involved. That's why you're a little frustrated right now. Don't be so frustrated, be patient. You gotta delegate. If you're the one who's like, okay, no one's doing it right, I'm gonna do it myself, cool, yeah, but you can't do it by yourself, because if whatever this money, this abundance that's coming in, yeah, this isn't a one-person job. You need that help, you need that teamwork. And again, if it's not the right team for you, let it. If not, grow it. Like show them how to do it, show them in detail. You know, some people are visual learners, some people are verbal learners, some people are information based, like some people need those statistics and maps. Figure out, try to understand the type of team that you have and the people that you work with, and try to meet them where they're at, so you could help them understand where you're at in your vision and your creativity at your level of what it is you're trying to build and create. Because again, this is money right now. Like these two cards, like it's giving prosperity, it's giving money. You got to be patient for it though. That's the thing. You got to stay grounded, you got to stay rooted, you got to create that flow. There is no flow dynamic in this team right now. So whatever it is you may be frustrated with, you got to be more understanding and more patient, first with yourself and then with the people that you're also working with. Because if you really want to create this abundance, that's what's going to best come out for you. It's a 13, which equals a 4. That's all about structure right now. You got to create this structure. There's no solid structure foundation in your teamwork. Maybe just take like a team like holiday, or just like day where like you guys could just like team bond, you know, and like as a community just like come together, be like, okay, you know, just get to know each other more on a personal level, because one, that creates a better just energy connection and vibration, and you know, all these things. Like, you know, in sports teams in high schools, they have like team bonding days where it's like, elite team just like, you know, no practice, no nothing, let's just all go hang out and let's just get to know each other. But and like, because it creates a better bond. Also, group meditation helps everyone get into sync. I recommend that if you're doing like a team effort thing, like right before you start any project, have everyone sit and like meditate together and like set the intention and focus of like, okay, this is what we're gonna do today, this is what we're gonna build today, this is what we're gonna create today, this is the vision, this is what we're doing, you know. promise you that will like definitely align everyone into the same energy and frequency, and everyone will be just a bit more on the same level, because now you're going to become cool and collected, and you're just also all on the same frequency now. Group meditation works. It's powerful, trust me. So I recommend that for you, Sagittarius. And yeah, let's just do a closing card. Let's see what's at the bottom of the deck. Justice, y'all. This is gonna be more of a collective message, but with the Justice, 1, 2, 3, snip, snap, snap. Yep, there's justice being served with this new moon. A lot in the home life. So some of you may be seeing in this new moon, maybe some family just got some karma that needs to be served. Maybe you got to be the one serving the karma. But there's a lot of blooming right now. There's a lot of growth, expansion right now. And just this justice that's being served, this karma that's being served, it's going to really be transformative. It's going to be transformative of a lot of people's shadows, actually. So if you have some, if you live with family, or if you are near family, or even if it doesn't even have to be family, it could just be the home life in general. Like you live with your partner, if you live with friends, if you live with roommates, like whatever's happening. And again, there's 3 people, snip, snap, snap. You're either going to be cutting them off, or they're going to be cutting you off, or however this may unfold. However, there's going to be a big transformation in shadow, and that's going to be surfacing today with this new moon. And again, new moons, full moons, they usually are like a 3-day period before and after. So if it hasn't happened already, it may happen over these next few days. Definitely a good way, I guess, to start the new year, to just like clear off those blockages. But this is for your growth and expansion. So, and again, this could also be you, like who this shadow's coming up, and maybe people are just seeing that but reflected. But be kind to yourself, be gentle with yourself. However this unfolds, however this transforms, like collectively, this isn't for any specific sign. It's just like collectively, just be kind to yourself and be gentle with yourself. And when it gets a little chaotic, cool, give yourself that time to digress, integrate, nurture yourself, love yourself. Like just be patient with it, y'all. Just, you gotta do it. And just give some more on that. Yep, you get it. Integration and honoring your energy. Yeah, like this is exactly what it is. It's as this justice karma is being served, again, 3 people specifically within the home environment. And again, home environment doesn't have to be actual home. It can also be work. It could just be people you find like that are familiar to you in home. It's important to really honor your energy right now, and honor where you stand, where you are, how you feel, and to nurture yourself. Really nurture yourself with this, because there's going to be a lot of integration. This is going to be pretty heavy, I'm feeling collectively. So this energy, and again, Capricorns, I feel like are like, they don't play. Like, they'll tell you how it is straight up, and they don't care. Like, that's how I feel Capricorn energy is. So with this energy, it's you're really shedding right now. Y'all are really shedding. Y'all are really, really, really shedding these people, this karma, this debt, this transformation. Let this shadow just shed and go and be, and allow yourself to really integrate that in a beautiful and harmonious. And actually, these both equal to 6, so it's a 15 and a 33, and the master number 33, which is really powerful because it's about the master teacher and really coming back to ascend, and not only ascend yourself, but like ascend the collective. So it's all about nurturing yourself, really honor yourself. So however this karma is gonna unfold, this justice, this shadow reveal, and snip, snap, snap, these things, that these people that are getting cut, you gotta honor. Just gotta honor it. You gotta honor yourself, honor your energy, respect yourself, and just tender yourself, because you're gonna need that. It may be a bit intense, and it's time to blossom. You're gonna blossom from this. It's like, it's just gonna take time. It's gonna take time to blossom from this. You just gotta be careful. All right. Well, I appreciate y'all. If you watched this video, if you watched the whole video, cool. Like, that's dope. You didn't need to. You could have just watched your signs. As always, you always want to check your sun, moon, and rising. Sorry, I had a brain fart real quick. And again, just, I love you guys. Thank you guys. Make sure you like, subscribe, comment. It helps me to create more videos for you guys. If you felt called to, I always do personal readings. I will link that in the bio below. And yeah, but I'm sending prayers. I'm sending Reiki. All the love, all the blessings, all the gratitude. Blessed new moon. Happy New Year. I'll catch y'all for the next video. Love